What's up, everyone? Welcome to GeekBeast. It's Friday, February 12th. We're still in Black History Month. Today, Charles is going to be your host today with my man Centel. Chuck's going to be. We know we don't have Summer today. Summer has business to handle today.
Oh, and you have no idea how dearly missed she is.
Yeah, she is.
I hope you're listening.
We just lost like 5 viewers right now because she's not.
Yeah, exactly. It was like, what? She ain't gonna be here? Nah,
I'm off this. I'm off. But GeekBeast is here representing the Geekish Network. This is your daily dose of geek news from geeks just like you.
Yes, sir.
Let's get into this.
Yeah, man.
Facebook is secretly building a smartwatch and planning to sell it next year. It's not much of a secret if we already know about it right now. What is your take that Facebook wants to build a smartwatch?
Well, here's the thing, man. Facebook is known for tracking people, right? That's the first thing that pops in my head is the tracking. And there's nothing outside of your phone, nothing can track you more easily than your watch. So it's just like one more tentacle choking you off from your independence of being your own person without somebody knowing what it is that you're doing.
Right.
I'm skeptical.
Right. I want they're going to check your pulse when you slide in somebody's DMs. That's all I want to know. Are they going to be checking your pulse when you slide into somebody's DMs? Are they going to be every status update you make? They're going to check where you got it from, what made you say that thing? I'm kind of curious. How many microphones are going to be in it and how many cameras are going to be on it?
That's what I'm saying, man. It's location, your microphone, the heartbeat thing, dealing with the health thing, because, we don't really know all of the people that Facebook discloses their data to, who they sell it to. That's just
one of the bigger things they talked about is the smart glasses, like Ray-Bans. They're going to partner with Ray-Ban and whatnot, and they want to tie it all together to the Oculus ecosystem. So they want to tie it to VR. So that I have my eyebrows raised, knowing I'm a VR creator, what they're really trying to do and what AR exploits they're trying to get into too, because they already said they're going to augmented reality.
So ask me this, and ask me if this is a real thing. I've heard stories that there's like a type of eye tracking that they can like track, like your camera can track like where your eye looks on the screen. Or
absolutely.
It's way too much tinfoil hat.
No, that's real.
Okay,
that's real.
So if your computer has the potential to do that, imagine when you have your glasses, because that just refines the marketing, right? Because you're looking at exactly what it is that's interesting you. That's too much, dude.
I mean, technically, when you take photos with your phone, they have software that can actually track your eyes and make sure you don't have red eye and whatnot. That's been around for years. So this is just another branch of that.
Are you ready to just go ahead and, throw your hands up in the air regarding?
I mean, my hands have been thrown up for the last 15 years. I've seen some stuff. It's scary stuff out there.
All right, then with that being said, are you buying any of these offshoot Facebook products outside of the Oculus? Because the Oculus just looks fun.
Nah, I don't know. No, I'm an Apple guy. I'll let Apple own all of me. I'm an Apple ecosystem. Only thing I don't have is a new Apple computer because I'm waiting for them to make the big computer with the bigger chip in it because I'm just that fool.
Hey, you think that's ever going to be a thing? Like people are like, yo, so what's your ecosystem? You'd be like, I'm Apple.
Man, right now we have people, high school kids, in particular, I've heard a bunch of high school girls say, I can't talk to him. He has a green bubble. So that does matter to some people.
And I understand what that means. That's what's crazy. I get that.
Yeah. Like, oh, I can't text him. He has a green bubble. I can't text her. She has a green bubble.
But you know what, though, there is that feeling of comfort as an Apple user when you see, like, you exchange numbers with somebody and you see they got the blue bubble and you're like, oh, this is going to be cake then. This is easy.
Yeah.
Damn,
the funk them brought up too. Esport folks use Tobii eye trackers so that coaches can study what their attention is focused on. I worked with a couple of companies that did eye tracking. So our eyes are being tracked anyway. Your TV probably has a camera in it tracking what you're looking at on screen. I'm just going to put that out there.
Yo,
all these newfangled 4K TVs.
I get that. But, but here's the thing. Like, I think about the type of individual I was when I was a young man, ignorant young man. And I'm like 19. And if you track at my eyes, you're going to be watching a lot of ass. So say as a young man, that was my headspace. That was my headspace.
Instagram is still there. Yes. I'm gonna say that even as an old man. That's the thing. I don't know what you're talking about. When does that turn off?
Your Google glasses are going to be like, if you like that ass, here are 3 more suggestions.
And what's going to happen? Facebook's going to put ads on asses, ass ads. That's what's going to be the new hot thing for tweeting on Instagram 2.0. Who knows? Mm-hmm. But let's move forward. Bungie cancels plans to expand Destiny's Cosmodrome this season.
Are you a big time Destiny's fan?
I am not a big time Destiny fan, but however, Destiny is a game. Destiny 2 is something that we play on the pod here. That's what we do on Geekest Network. We have a whole Destiny day. So that's what people do. They're in on this. So this is interesting. They cancel season 2 because it makes me wonder, are they preparing for Destiny 3 launch?
Are the fans ready for a Destiny 3 launch?
Everybody's waiting for a Destiny 3 launch. But I will be playing for the Geekish Network. I'm going to hop on when I get my place back and I can set everything up. Mm-hmm. Oddworld Storm is coming in spring.
Oddworld. You talking about the little alien dude with his lips?
Yeah, with Abe.
Mm-hmm. They're bringing him back. Abe, that was his name.
Man. I'm a fan of the studio, Oddworld Inhabitants. One of my friends, one of my closest brothers, is one of the owners of the studio, and Lauren is a good friend of mine as well. Wow! So I know what this game looks like, and it looks amazing for a character game.
Welcome back. Yeah. That came out on the PlayStation 1.
It launched on the PlayStation 1 and has lasted up to the PlayStation 5. Got the new one coming. Yep. We get to see Unreal Engine at its finest with this. If I know anything about Benny, they really probably pushed the graphic fidelity on this. If I know anything about him.
Okay.
But I'm excited about this. I'm really excited. It kept getting pushed back, but it's coming spring.
So it's like a nice little pushback of nostalgia. That kind of ties in with the new Ratchet and Clank that's coming out too. Mm-hmm. But Ratchet and Clank is nowhere near as old as Oddworld. But
no, Oddworld is a classic game that survived the times. And I love the fact that Lauren puts political meanings in it. He talks about oppression and propaganda. It's really interesting. That whole entire franchise that he puts political meanings in his games.
Oh, well, now I'm gonna check for it.
Yeah.
And learn something.
Yeah, he addresses slavery.
Word.
Not many games do that. Yeah.
Now I'm really interested. Let me see what they talking about.
Yeah. Right. So, Microsoft, Google, and Qualcomm are nervous about NVIDIA acquiring ARM. ARM is another chip manufacturer. So they all kind of skated away from NVIDIA chips overall and said, hey, we can use these ARM chips. NVIDIA was like, give me that, and purchased them. So Microsoft, who's a competitor of NVIDIA, Google is a competitor of NVIDIA, and Qualcomm is a competitor of NVIDIA, are like, we use ARM chips, and here it is, you bought the company.
Ooh.
Yeah. They promised, NVIDIA's promised to keep ARM neutral in working with them. But has that ever really worked?
You see the look on my face.
I see the look on your face. I see the look
Man, y'all in trouble. That's what that is. I hope you got a good plan B.
Yeah. I see NVIDIA's thing say, hey, we're going to let you work with ARM, but y'all going to get the B level chips and we're going to get the A level chips. And this is how it's going to work.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. I was watching like this F1 series on Netflix. It's really good. Well, anyways, this sounds like exactly what's going on with them. There was this company that actually races the cars that also makes the engine, and they sold their engine to like the Red Bull team, and the Red Bull team played, races against them, and so they started questioning like, why is our engine not performing like it should when we're going against everybody else? Well, you bought your engine from the competitors. What do you think it's going to happen? It's not going to be nowhere near as good. So
F1 teams do it all the time. So it's going to be interesting what can happen when you buy your chips from the competitor.
It's a hard game.
Speaking of the competitor and buying your chips, so Microsoft Edge has decided to they have illicit games in the browser like Mario Kart 64, Sonic. So you can play games illegally with the Microsoft Edge browser.
So how does that work legally? Like, it's just what is it, like a third party emulator or something?
Somebody put a third party emulator in as an extension, so it comes up as an extension. You
Right.
download the extension, you can play all those games.
Somebody getting sued.
Yeah.
You know what though? I think emulators are kind of good for the industry because you get a chance to revitalize and remarket old games. I mean, obviously you're not gonna make a profit from it, but you know, kind of like how like Napster kind of changed the game with music, so much free music. It ended up, you know, introducing artists a lot easier and quicker and spreading that out. So maybe it's the gift and the curse, but it's still funny, man. Emulation is still going on strong.
It's still going strong. It's so funny. Like all these developers, there's like 35 listed games, 10 different developers. None of them are real. They're like all shell companies. They have like Mario Kart and stuff into the games, like Game Lands, which is basically Mario Kart. Or K-Day, which is basically Tetris. It's really hilarious. It's really hilarious. This is good news for you since we talked about this guy yesterday, and you and Summer thought he would make a good actor in something.
Okay.
Donald Glover.
There'll be no shit
Phoebe.
Donald Glover. You leave the
I love Donald Glover, but I don't think he's handsome enough to play who we think he needs to play. He's not
you
that
don't watch
guy.
Donald Glover because he's handsome. You watch him because he's weird.
Exactly. That's what I said yesterday. Y'all disagreed with me. Damn it.
No, Donald Glover's nobody's sexy.
I said that he's artistic and he's weird, and that's why we like him. He has no business playing Orlando Calrissian, not one bit.
Yeah, I mean, okay, listen, I'll give you that a little bit, but he's quirky. And Lando, I guess, in his younger years, could have been quirky. I'm trying to make it work. Trying to make it work.
Billy D. Williams. Don't you spit on Billy D. Williams' name? Put some respect on that man's name.
I can imagine what Billy D. Williams' face must have looked like when he was like, "Who is Donald Glover?"
Imagine when he went to the premiere and saw Donald Glover playing him.
Yeah, he was like, this funny, short-looking man is playing me. My Colt 45.
Yours, my Colt 45. He had us all drinking. He had everybody smoking cool cigarettes, drinking Colt 45. I'm just gonna put that out there.
But you know what? I'm a fan of Donald Glover because his music is interesting.
Yes.
It is interesting. You know,
his show is amazing.
Yeah, the ATL. I mean, Atlanta is just.
But that thing he released with Rihanna though on Amazon Prime.
Was that any good? Did anybody see it?
I saw it.
Was it good?
I want my time back.
It was a short, right? It was a short. It wasn't like you want your time back?
Like you reclaiming your time? Yeah, I'm reclaiming my time. But speaking of Donald Glover on Amazon Prime, him and Phoebe Waller-Bridge are teaming up together to do a Mr. and Miss Smith TV show.
You mean like the old? Hold on. You mean like the Brad Pitt, Jolie, Mr.
Man, that's what I said. He ain't nobody's Brad Pitt.
He ain't nobody's secret agent either. That's not your lane, Mr. Glover.
Hey, he can do what he wants to do though. It's interesting watching him and Phoebe do it because neither one of them are very attractive, and they're going to redo a movie of two very attractive people.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, that was the draw to Mr. and Mrs. Smith, right? It's two
very attractive
that hate each other and they're trying to kill each other.
Yes.
You're right. I don't know how that translates. They're gonna turn it into like some kind of comedy or something, some kind of buddy comedy.
I guess it's gonna be a buddy comedy. It's gonna be weird watching them be. Who knows? I want to see it though. I do want to see it. I do want to see it. Speaking of Donald Glover and them, and who's gonna be the villain? Him or her? And how they gonna make a TV show out of two people being the villain against each other? We'll see. But speaking of villain,
it's like, are they gonna be like in like a disgruntled marriage or something, like a failing marriage, like it was in the show? Because I'm not trying to have like a whole series worth of what's the new one that just dropped with the Denzel Washington's Malcolm and Marie. I
love that. I know y'all have choice opinions about that.
I'm not trying to have a whole series of Malcolm and Marie.
Me neither.
Malcolm and Marie
stress. That sounds like stress. That sounds like stress. Yeah, I agree with you. But speaking of villains, let's talk about villains. Zoe Ashton is going to be the villain against Brie Larson in Captain Marvel 2.
I mean, as long as she's a cosmic villain, I'm with it.
Yeah. She's black. I'm okay.
Oh, let me take a look.
Yeah. Zoe Ashton. She could take a look at her.
It's gonna take a hot second. Well, hello there.
Why do black people gotta be villains though? What's up with that? What's up with that? People of color. What's up with that? Why we gotta be villains though?
Oh, I mean, she seems all right. She seems all right. I guess she doesn't really strike fear in my heart.
She doesn't.
But she's not in, she's not in her character. So I guess I have to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Yes,
but here's also this, and also this. Yo, good job booking the role because you're eating. So I never hate on you.
Congratulations. Yeah, I don't want to take any money out of her mouth for that.
Yeah. I mean, but I don't know if I'm sold about her being a big bad. We'll see. I guess we'll see. Speaking of villainous roles, interesting villainous roles, Bong Joon-ho has completed the writing on one of his 2 follow-ups to the movie Parasite. Did you see Parasite? Oh yeah, I saw Parasite.
So he has 2 more movies. So he did Snowpiercer, he's doing Parasite, and he has 2 more movies, and he's just finished writing on 1. So I'm wondering what this is going to be like. I'm really curious.
Well, the thing is, the expectations are going to be so high.
Yeah.
I mean, so I feel like it's almost going to be a losing battle.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever he makes is probably not going to be up to snuff.
I don't know. The next 2 movies, one's going to be in Korean and the other one's going to be English. So I'm really curious about how they all tie together.
He's a 4-part. He's beyond a good storyteller. He's an amazing storyteller and a unique storyteller. So I'm rooting for that.
Okay.
I'm rooting for you.
Okay, I'm rooting for him too. And in animated news, guess what we have?
Give me some good.
My Little Pony is coming to Netflix with a movie.
Hey, yo! I got a
Brony stand up,
Brony. Bit of Brony in me, a teensy bit of
Brony stand up. Brony stand up.
Bronies have some of the funniest memes. They do. Their meme game is solid.
They do.
I hear low key the old school series of My Little Pony is really good. That's what I keep hearing. I have yet to see it, but people swear by it.
It is. It teaches little boys need to watch it to become humans. They'll grow up not being sociopathic. That's what I think. I watched My Little Pony. I was like, this is why little girls are smarter than little boys. This series uses more words and talks about community and growth really as humans. Yeah. It's the thing.
Hey, and before you judge, I know a lot of y'all used to watch Punky Brewster and She-Ra.
I love that stuff. Loved it.
And Jim and the oh my God, just Jim. It. Yeah, so
truly outrageous.
I see y'all rolling your eyes.
Outrageous.
I see y'all rolling your eyes. You could learn a lot. You give some of this content a chance.
Yes. The Funk said it. Jim and the Hologram. Truly outrageous.
Now that misfits. Our songs are better. Oh, that used to jam. What was the name of the machine? Synergy. I think.
Synergy. Yeah.
Hey,
oh man.
I watched Jim, and I'll admit it. Yes.
Of course you did. I mean, who wouldn't watch it? Jim and the Holograms and Mask. You know, we watched all that horror.
Armor Strike Command. Look, we getting off the subject. Come on,
Okay. Something we can all celebrate. Black people, indigenous people of color celebrate. Mm-hmm. Dave Chappelle won against Comedy Central. Today he got his name back. They don't own it. He owns it back.
Well, you mean he owns the ship? Are you talking about the Chappelle Show content?
They paid him his money. They gave him his money for Chappelle Show, but apparently they own Chappelle Show, the actual name of that, and he didn't own it.
Whoa! Yeah. So he didn't really own his.
He didn't own his name. They owned the likeness.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
he owned Dave Chappelle. He didn't own his name Chappelle.
He just recently finished up a stand-up. And he talked about that because at the time that the stand-up came up, they had released it on Netflix and he didn't get any kind of clearance or compensation. They just dropped all of his stuff. And that was like recent.
And Ted Sarandon and Netflix said, you know what? We paid all this money to have you streaming on our network. We're not going to show it.
Yo, that's a win. Good.
He did win. He did. You know, people stopped watching. It's better to have to listen to the man's orders, pull it off, because nobody's gonna watch it anyway because they watched it. So this is impressive. So he got his name back. He's ready to do business with him. And who knows? There's a moral to here somewhere. Was it closed mouth don't get fed? Speak up. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And he talks about that. And when he comes and says what happened, he talks about cowards. And cowards are scared to stand up for themselves, and we have to stand up for ourselves. Speaking of another series that's coming to a close, let's talk about the series coming to a close. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, ending in season 8.
Wow, it's 8 seasons already?
8 seasons. I would have never thought that show would have lasted 8 seasons. It could have lasted 4.
Right? Like they kind of were obscured, then it caught fire, and then didn't they get canceled? And then like wasn't there like a big internet movement to like bring them back? And then they survived again and came back. Wow.
Yep.
Okay. You're a survivor. Hey, I haven't seen a whole lot of I watched about 5 good episodes and they were all good.
I'm in season 5 right now of it, and I laugh every season. It's so silly and stupid.
So the residual check's about to be super fat for those.
Super fat for them. They got them. They got them coming. They got them coming.
Yes.
Yes.
It's money.
Speaking of shows coming to a close, there's one that's coming back for us. Misha Green is hopeful that she can do Lovecraft Country too. So that was an issue apparently because they only made 1 book, and they were like, "Are we going to end it, or are we going to continue it?"
I'm not sure about that.
She's hopeful she can do it.
I mean, listen. We saw what happened with George R.R. Martin, right? When he left the creation.
But those boys they felt their hubris. They were feeling themselves.
I don't know, man. I'm glad you're more hopeful. I'm skeptical. And I loved the show. I thought Lovecraft Country was probably like the blue chip, the blue ribbons of 2020. It was that good. But if you don't have any source material and can we vouch for any of their previous work? Like, I'm concerned.
I mean, it's Misha Green. Hopefully she'll go talk to the writer. And she brings some of that black girl magic to the scene. I mean, she took a book that's not all that well written and made a great show out of it. So I'm going to bet on that. I
hope you're right, man. That show is too good. It's way too good. I hate to see something bad happen to it.
Me too. Speaking of that, let's talk about Clues making an animated series for Fox.
The game?
Yes, the game.
How does that work? Is it like they're going to make it like a Jumanji-ish kind of thing? No?
Man, I don't know. I don't know who this is for. Is this going to be for kids? They say it's going to be kid-friendly. But is that going to be good?
Yeah, it's going to be like, I know who you are because you bust old man Wallace in the head with that pipe. That's going to be weird as a kid show.
Yeah. Knives Out was one of my favorite movies of 2018, 2019.
People love it.
I love Knives Out. And if they make Clue like Knives Out, I'll be all in for it. Adult animation. But making it kid-friendly? How does a murder mystery become kid-friendly?
And these kids are next level, fam. They've been ready. They were ready for this when they were 6.
See, the Funk 12 came in again with a hot take. He says, Janja Rompa murder mysteries for kids. Yeah, I guess.
It's all fun and games until you wake up in the morning and your 6-year-old's got that death stare at you.
Yeah. Thinking about he can hit you with the club, hit you with the pipe, or stab you with a knife.
Oh, where's my pancakes?
Yes. Or put something in your coffee. Put a pill in your coffee.
Just like the TV show.
It's kind of like how Pokemon's doing a Post Malone concert. Who is that for? They're doing a virtual concert with Post Malone. Pokemon.
Now keep in mind, remember, oh my God, Fortnite had the concert. They had that virtual concert with Travis Scott.
Yes, but Travis Scott's for the teeny boppers.
Yo,
Travis Scott's for the kids.
My son played it, and it was pretty good, man. It was interesting.
It was dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Pretty interesting.
The Fortnite thing was dope. We're talking about Post Malone with Pokemon.
I mean, it's almost the same kids, and Pokemon spans 30 years. That's 3 full generations of them. I mean, 2 full generations at least.
If you had a 5-year-old, would you watch them watch Post Malone do one of his songs, one of his drunk Latin songs with Pokemon?
I'd rather watch Travis Scott. Actually, I'd rather
Travis Scott with Pokemon makes more sense to me.
I don't know. It's a money grab. Like, yo, if they over here slinging sandwiches, they can sling Pokemon too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Speaking of Pokemon cards, apparently at McDonald's, the Pokemon cards are getting there. They're hot commodity. They're on StockX right now.
Really?
They're going for dollars. They're going for dollars right now. Pokemon costs just as much as your hottest sneakers that you can ever produce on StockX.
So let me guess. There's a black market for McDonald's Pokemon cards?
Yeah, there is. It's not black market, it's the reseller market.
Oh my God.
You know?
Well, they've sold I remember that stat. I think Pokemon sold 6 billion cards.
6 billion cards
of their cards.
6 billion cards.
And in case you don't know, it is the second largest gaming franchise of all time. So
of all time.
That's a real big deal.
With the most recognizable characters ever. More recognizable than Mickey Mouse and Mario right now.
That's nuts.
It is nuts. It is nuts. You know, speaking of slinging things on StockX, apparently the sneaker app makes it good for people that have bots to slang sneakers. Everybody missed out on those neutral Jordans.
So, okay, but you heard the sneaker app was supposed to have the algorithm that monitor the amount of interaction with the site, right? And that kind of is that's kind of like what moved you up the queue. Okay, so with that being said, so this kind of attaches to this other piece of news of some legislation that's actually being passed in London regarding digital scalping specifically. So are we here now? It's time to start passing laws?
How do you do that? Because I have a better way to get the product and put it on StockX. You know, those $125 sneakers deserve to get resold for $500. Who are you to stop me from doing that?
Well, I think maybe they're trying to get ahead of it because let's just say it's a hot commodity.
Hold on. We got a hot take came in. The Funk Polka Pokemon is the top earning media franchise of all time at $100 billion.
Yeah, so yeah.
We stand corrected. 100 billion.
My bad. What better respect Pokemon's gangster? that's pretty much what that said.
And versus 85 billion of the second place.
And who's that? That's probably Mario, right?
It's probably Mario or something. Who knows? Maybe Star Wars. Who knows? But 100 billion.
Yeah.
Hello Kitty. Oh hell no. Hello Kitty's number 2. So imagine if Hello Kitty drops in the Pokemon, the world is going to break up.
Saying I told you so.
The world is going to break up.
How is Star Wars 5th? See, we obviously, or we think
we out of touch. That's what that is.
Wow.
Yeah, we out of touch. Thank you, the Funk, for coming in there. Yeah, thank you. That's my man, Carl. Thank you, my man.
Oh, I don't know. I was gonna say, just a quick take because I know we're running out of time. So the problem with the sneaker app, right? So what if it's like a commodity that's scarce and needed? You know, so I think they're trying to future-proof it. I think and that's the reason why you would pass legislation for something like that.
Man, that's not gonna future-proof. People make their ways around laws. And you can't stop the power of a marketplace app. That's like, we're going to shut down eBay from having resellers of anything.
I'll tell you what happened. It was one of them legislators in London.
Trying to get some shoes.
I was trying to get a PlayStation 5 for their kid.
or trying to get them some Jordan 11s.
Like everybody else and was like, I'm done with this. I'm done.
Or try to get some Jordan 11s. And couldn't get the Jordan 11s and went online and paid $500 for them. Now look, $25 pair of shoes.
Do you think those actions are going to spread to the States?
Nah. You know, people out here scalping Pokemon cards. America's all about scalping and showing up the government, so they're gonna let that lie.
Capitalism in its purest form.
It is capitalism in its purest forms. You know. Speaking of, matter of fact, the Fortnite Marshmallow event was a big one of the best games, best in game experiences ever. Guess what they're doing next? Because Fortnite is doing next,
right? That was the first one, right?
Yep.
And then it was Travis Scott after that. Fortnite has been on the cutting edge because you heard their new update is Tron now. So they're gonna blow the dust off of an old '80s franchise and then bring it back. And
I want to think I have Daft Punk songs.
Well, you have to, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Don't ever sleep on Fortnite. Fortnite is like the Tom Brady of the modern gaming industry now. They just win every time. They just win. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Daft Punk skins, Tron skins. Oh man. Imagine you get the light bike.
I get it.
The light bike. I'm about to play Fortnite. Just
no, I heard that. That's one of the things. Like you get
one of the tanks, the little tanks that come flying about.
Wall dropping off in the back. Oh
yeah, man, it'd be so dope. Fortnite. And you de-res. Oh man. Okay.
They better have the disc too. That'd be hot. They are. You know what? They did a really good job of Fortnite with the lightsabers. I know I keep going on this tangent, but Fortnite, I'm just impressed with how Fortnite keeps it fresh.
Yeah, they do. It's a platform. It's a platform. But I'm gonna try Fortnite, man. I'm gonna get shot in my face the whole entire time. That's what happens. As I'm trying to build a wall, build a ramp, But that's really what we have for today.
No, that was a good,
Yeah, it's good. Right, that's a good 30 minutes. It's a light Friday. It's Friday. No news on Fridays.
Yeah, no.
Somebody's getting hacked or something. I
got 2 days of craziness else about this.
Yeah, it's Valentine's weekend. Hope you do something beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, show your love to your significant other.
Yep. If anybody wants to send me a Valentine's gift, I'm open to it. I'm a single man. Y'all can send it my way. I'm here for that. Y'all can hit me in my DMs for my Cash App. I'm down with that. Just put it out there. Coming on this weekend, we have a Nerdtastic on Sunday, and we have a podcast tonight. If I'm correct, Rodney, or we have one tomorrow. Rodney's not in right now.
Come on, voice in the dark.
I know it, right? Pod Squadron tomorrow. Pod Squadron on Saturday. Yeah, Pod Squadron tomorrow. I was like, I'm forgetting one. That's right. I'm going to watch that because I'm going to name my daughter Ahsoka. People don't understand she's my favorite Star Wars character. So y'all should definitely tune in to Pod Squadron tomorrow and listen to them talk about Ahsoka, who is the best of the Jedi as ever created. I'm going to put that out there.
Dawson's doing a half decent job in the real life.
Yeah, she's doing a half decent job. And it's also Chinese New Year. Hope all y'all have a great time and y'all get rich this year, the year of the ox. Let's all try to get rich, you know what I'm saying? And the Sunday's Nerdtastics. And they're doing Cobra Kai, if I'm correct. Look. Oh, Power Rangers is okay. Oh, yeah.
It's like the movie?
The whole entire franchise.
Damn, how many episodes is that?
Man, there's like 1,000. It's thousands. They way up in the thousands on that.
Good Lord, boy.
They got like 8 different series. Go to Netflix, you type in Power Rangers, and you get a whole row of number Power Ranger stuff.
Goodness.
So that's exciting. Well, we're going to close out. Thank y'all for coming in. This is our first complete week of GeekBeast. We really missed you, Summer. As you can tell, you could have guided me and Trey a little better. Of course, we tried our best to emulate you. I did anyway.
Yeah, we've been on better behavior.
Yeah, we've been on better behavior. Trey's over here drinking because you're not here. So Nerdtastic is Power Rangers, and Saturday is the Ahsoka series. So hope to see you guys next week. Let's give a shout out to Digital Click for doing all our artwork, being our art team to be on with us. They're with us on this journey. If y'all need anything done or any marketing done, hit up Digital Click, people. Do your thing. Peace.